Pyongyang 2002. A man nobody outside the country has heard of walks into a meeting with Kim Jong-il himself. No entourage, no government title, no military rank, just a business proposal and a laptop. Within 3 years, he will be running the most profitable private enterprise in a country where private enterprise is illegal. Within a decade, he will have built something so embedded in the North Korean economy that the state cannot remove it without tearing out part of itself. How does one man build a commercial empire inside the most closed economy on Earth? And how do you get away with it long enough to become indispensable? His name is Park Sung-il. He grows up in Pyongyang in the 1970s, which means he grows up inside a system that decides everything: what you study, where you work, what you eat, what you are allowed to want. Most people raised inside that system learn to stop wanting things the system cannot give them. Park does the opposite. By his early 20s, he is already trading goods on the side. Small items, the kind of informal exchange that existed in the shadows of every socialist economy. He is not an ideological rebel. He is not making a statement. He simply looks at every rule and asks the same quiet question. What is the gap between what this rule says and what people actually do? That question makes him dangerous in ways he probably did not fully understand yet. Through the 1990s, the famine kills somewhere between 600,000 and 3.5 million people, depending on whose estimate you accept. The state distribution system collapses under its own weight. And in the wreckage, something unexpected happens. Markets appear, not legal markets. Informal ones, street-level ones, the kind of markets that grow in any vacuum. Park is already there. He has been there for years. While everyone else is learning to survive the collapse, he is learning to read it. He watches which goods move. He watches which routes stay open. He watches who the real decision-makers are when the official structure stops functioning. That education costs him nothing except time. It is worth everything. The meeting with Kim Jong-il is not an accident. By 2002, Park has enough money and enough connections to get a proposal in front of the leadership. The proposal is simple and, in context, almost absurd. He wants permission to build a modern trading company that operates with partial market autonomy, sets its own prices on select goods, and keeps a portion of its own revenue. In any other country, this would be a business plan. In North Korea, it is a request to bend the architecture of the state. Kim, facing an economy in genuine crisis and a population that has already begun to feed itself through informal trade, says yes. The permission is narrow. Park makes it wide. What follows over the next 15 years is a case study in working inside a system while quietly expanding its edges. Park's company grows into electronics, then construction materials, then consumer goods moving through China. He is not simply trading, he is building infrastructure, warehouses, distribution networks, relationships with Chinese suppliers who need a reliable partner on the North Korean side and find one in him. The state takes its cut at every level, which is precisely why the state tolerates him. He is too profitable to remove. That calculation, the same calculation every embedded entrepreneur in a hostile system eventually has to pass, is the one he never stops solving.